Hey guys, we're going to be playing a little bit of Victoria 2. Now, I've played a little bit about this game, but I'm not a total Grand Master or anything, so let's try and do this. Now, obviously, I'm not going to upload every little section of it, because a lot of it's just waiting for troops to move, so that'll be cut out, but all the exciting parts and all the action will be left in. Now, who should we be? Who to start out as? I like being Britain because they've got a lot of India here, which is pretty good for training troops. So I think I'm going to do that. So let's start as UK and press play. Alright, now, if you haven't played too much of this game, I recommend you go into political mode. It makes it a whole lot easier. So let's accept these alliance requests. Accept. As the UK, they send you quite a bit of them. And the game's paused right there. Okay, let's research. Muzzle loaded rifles, start. Let's get our budget going. Oh, we are Whigs party. Let's fix that up. Whigs, conservative. There. And now let's start taxing people. And we're not going to tax the rich because they'll build train stations and railroads for us for free. So that's why we don't want to tax the rich. Because if we start taxing them, then they're not going to do it. We have to do it. It's just easier. I don't want to tax them too much because then they'll want to revolt. Right, that looks good, Let's get some troops training. And then we can declare, or figure out who we want to declare war on. Why can't I scroll down? No. Oh, there's nothing to scroll down. Okay, let's build our army. Let's get some infantry going. Not too sure where. Probably a lot in India. Don't want to train too many because my resources aren't that high in the beginning of the game, but let's get some in nevertheless. A bit of artillery. And carried 37,000, and that looks good. It shouldn't get too many infantry. So let's get rid of some of those and put in some more cavalry. Alright. Now, we're going to be training them, and it looks like we've got a couple in mainland England here, but I think the majority should be yep, there's a lot of them in India here. Now, if you don't know how to tell what's training, see these little guys on the anvil here? That means they're training troops. And also, each number, like 3,000, or if who is this? Skium. That's 3,000 troops. So then in Nepal, that's 12,000. 2,000, yeah, so everything's in thousands. Like if you got 20,000, 27,000 down here in, where is that? Jessore. So I've got plenty of troops. Oh, we should also train or build some naval to transport our guys around. Now we do have a few, but that's not really that many. So let's build some steam because we're the future. We don't use sailing ships very much. So that should be good. And let's unpause it. And just speed it up. Oops. It's about a day a second, I think. Yeah, that looks like a day a second. Alright. So who should we declare war on while we wait for our troops to train? Oh, first I want to make sure that we're not that we are in fact going to train our troops and we're not missing resources. Yep, see, we're missing small arms, canned food, and wine. So we're going to need to go into the trade. And we're going to go to, oops. Alright, so we've got our wine here. I'm going to uncheck automate. We're just going to buy a ton. Then it was small arms, artillery. So we're going to uncheck these guys. We're going to start buying a ton of small arms from somewhere. I don't really know. go to artillery, do the same thing, buy a ton. Now, we're not rechecking automate because it will resell all of our guns and stuff before we actually use them, which is kind of stupid. But, hey ho, what can you do? Let's get some luxury clothing. Why not? Some high demand. To keep our people happy. Alright, let's see if that did the trick. Small arms and canned food, okay. Oops. Trade. Let's get the canned food. Let's buy all the canned food. And I've got first access to the market because my prestige level is 1 because of France and I'm a great power. So, not France, I'm Britain. So I've got first access to the trade market. So I get all the good stuff. How much do I need? I need quite a bit. So how much do I have? Ah. I guess I'll just max it out. Alright, let's get some ammunition going. Okay, so we're not going to need to just accept this from Morocco. We're not going to need to buy all that stuff all the time. We can actually make it ourselves in the production tab over here. And we're still building most of our factories, so we don't really have that much of a supply boost from that. But we will when a few years passed, or have passed. So let me just tell them to build more. And we can actually subsidize the factories so that they don't go bankrupt, and we can set priorities. So we want more food, we want a lot more ammo. So let's prioritize that. What's this? Regular clothes, don't want those. Food. Okay, that looks about like all we can do for now. My government doesn't allow for building a factory, so there's like 1 or 2 that do, but the rest of their perks are pretty bad. They say no to most of the stuff. Alright, so let's see, who to go to war with, just to kind of kick things off. I like to start with people that don't have many allies. First, let's check our infamy. It should be at 0. Now, the way you check your okay, so infamy works by if you attack a bunch of countries, your infamy will go up. Depending on country, you can check that. I'll show you that in a bit. But if your infamy gets over 25, like mine is at 0 right here. If your infamy is at 25, a bunch of like world powers and other countries will attack you because you're being a big bully to everyone. And you can check the great powers there, and these are all my allies. Most of them are little countries in India, though. These little guys. Oh, it looks like Spain is having a revolution. Ha, you losers. I should check my revolution tab. Let's go to there. Oh boy, no rebels. Nice. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, I don't have any sound for this. Whoops.